Okay, Shalom. I want to give all honors and glories and praises due to Yahweh.
Shine.
All right. Double honors and apostles and elders, a great millstone. Him that's doing this work on the four corners of the earth. So, we're going to start off at Jeremiah 51, and how is it really relating to what's going on now, and also for the year 2018, because a lot of things are going on that's fitting prophecy right now. And so with that, one of the brothers can go ahead and get started on Jeremiah 51.
I'll get it. I got it. I'll start from the top. This is Jeremiah 51 and 1. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh by Shemi al-Shai, behold, I will rise against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them, and that rise up against me, and a destroying wind, and will send unto Babylon fanners, and they shall fan her, and shall empty her land, for in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. And this is describing basically them nukes, man. Them fanners, the other nations is gonna fan this place. They're gonna make this land desolate, man. This verse 3, against him that bend this, let the archer bend his bow. And what's some arrows that these other nations, Russia, China, the Iranians, North Korea, what's that bow that they got in the cut waiting for America? Not even in the cut. Speaking about boldly, man. Speaking like we got nukes, man. We will shoot your ass, man. We will shoot a nuke over here in a heartbeat. You come up against us. This is what Jeremiah was describing and seeing, man, because we're coming to a time where World War III is about to pop off, man. So
that's right.
World War III can happen next year in 2018, because the Lord is stirring up that spirit of destruction upon Babylon. Because this right here is a future prophecy that Yahweh Shemi al-Shai has against Babylon, which is modern day America, and against him that lifts himself up in his what's that up?
Verse
3.
Brigadine
and spear and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts. So destroy America, bring death and destruction to America. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldees, and they that are thrust through in her streets. So this is what's coming, man. This is explaining the World War III, man. Really the end of World War III, because that's when all the nations is gonna shoot off them nukes, man.
That's
when
right.
all the nukes is gonna fly towards this bitch and completely make America desolate, man. Completely clean her whole, man. Sweep her, ban her, get rid of her.
That's right.
Yeah. That's right. And it also says that the Spirit of the Lord is going to be in those nukes. So those nukes are going to hit their every mark. Hey, what does it say? 22 million or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'll get it out.
If I can get this right quick, this is a 2nd Esdras 16 and 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp. And who is that? That's Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. It says, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. So that's how you know when it says they should begin to be shot from the ends of the world. That's how you know that it's not talking about actual arrows. It's talking about these nukes. Because there's no archer can actually shoot an arrow from China all the way to to the other side of the world. The only thing that could do that is the ICBMs.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And the really thing about this gentleman, Akim, is that this is like the final war that Israel has to face. You know, we don't have to no longer worry about another nation ruling over us anymore when it is all said and done. The Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know,
that's right.
This is a war to end all wars, man. There's no after this World War III. There's gonna be no more wars, man. Ain't nobody gonna be fighting against each other in the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's gonna be the nation of Israel whooping your other nation's asses, man. That's what it's gonna be, because this World War III is gonna end everything, man. It's gonna end the rule of all these other nations.
That's right.
Yep. Now you got something?
I got Revelations 18th chapter, 2nd verse. And he cried with a mighty strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great has fallen, it is fallen, and is become a habitation of devils. And this place has been becoming a habitation of devils. You know, everything about this country is against the laws, the commandments, and the statutes of the Most High. You know, this place say that it's okay for men to marry men, women to marry women, and foul shit. You know, these all this country is the wickedest place on the planet Earth. It's destroyed, and hold of every foul spirit. And a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For the nations have drunk of the wine and the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich, and through the abundance of her delicacies. Because this place the countries have waxed rich, because this place right here always this import this place always importing shit in. It's never nothing exporting out of this country. The only thing that the most product they got coming out of this country is soy. That's the best thing they got coming out of this country. And everything else is coming inside this country. And the shit they put out can't amass all the shit that comes in here.
That's right.
So everybody's getting rich off of the country. Anybody want to say something right now?
Yeah, I got a precept. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Just real quick. Shakal, did you have something, or did you want to say something?
No, you got it, Doc.
All right, this is Nahum chapter 3, starting at verse 3. The horseman lifteth up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses. All right, and this is talking about the glittering spear being the nuclear missiles that are going to end up going off here. All right, because going into this year, 2018, it's just one year closer to the end. All right, Lord willing, Adawan Ratazah, this is the last year we have to be here in Babylon. But every single day that goes by, more things are happening to the start of World War III, all right, or the official declaration, as I should say, all right, because right now all the pieces are already being lined up, all right. You have all the talks, you have money, the currencies being changed, nations are switching allies, all right. So if you were to give an example, we're not going to be here 50 years, but the same way, when we look back on World War II, what was the stuff that helped cause World War II? All right, nations switching alliances, new dictators popping up. Yeah, what we was talking about yesterday, Mussolini popped up, Hitler popped up, and look at now who's popping up. You got that nigga in North Korea. You got that little short dude in the Philippines. All right, you got China's raising up, and take it back to World War II. What was other things going on? You had economies that was going down. Therefore, the people were in distress, and it's the same thing happening now. So this is letting you know that war is about to start, and it's going to end in nuclear fire. Like the quote that Albert Einstein said. He said, "I don't know, man, what that nigga said.
I don't know how World War III is going to be fought, but I know World War IV is
fought 6 stones." Because he knew that World War III was going to be devastating because of how advanced technology was becoming.
He made that weapon, man. He already knew. The spirit had him know that look, this gonna be that weapon that's gonna bring that ultimate war, man. That destruction, man. And this that like the brothers were bringing up, that's that same spirit that was going on in the Cold War, man.
Everybody was so missiles. Oh shit! Yep, duck and cover under your desk. All that bullshit.
Yep, trying to put sanctions on Russia. Oh, you can't have missiles. Oh, the nations around the world can't have nukes. That's the same thing that was going on in the Cold War. But the Lord didn't want the war to pop off then. But now it's a time where Yahweh Shem Yahushua is stirring up that pot once again, man. Having the Russians go back to that World War III spirit, man, that Cold War spirit, I mean, it's a lot. And being in that World War III spirit, ready to destroy America, man. That's what's going on. And you got these silly-ass Americans who just walk around and think it's the new year and all this other bullshit. This new year that's coming in, which really isn't even a new year, but this new year that the world is going by could be the year that the Lord destroys this bitch, man. The year of World War III, man. The year death and destruction comes upon the earth, man. You people are playing around. It's like Scripture says, it's high time to wake out of sleep, man, because salvation is nearer than we believe. It's about to be war on the streets of America, man. There's about to be death and destruction going on, and all these Americans is worried about is their goddamn birthdays, some goddamn New Year, and some goddamn motherfucking Christmas, man.
Yeah. That's Fred Jordan.
That's all they want to care about, man. But in the back of all this stuff that's going on, all these damn distractions that's happening, these motherfucking Russians, these motherfucking elites, these damn American Trump is getting ready for World War III, man. But you damn Americans is just playing around. Them motherfuckers ain't doing war games over there for no reason. They doing that because the war's about to happen.
That's right. Yeah, I got one right quick, if I may.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. Thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. You know, and that's to back the brother up, because that's the whole the whole reason why it's called Virgin Daughter of Babylon is because this country has never been touched. You know, nobody has actually come. Foreign troops had landed here and started attacking. You know, and because of that, a lot of people have this high mindset of they nothing can ever happen to them. That's why they go out. That's why in the midst of all these wars going around, or all these talks about wars and possible wars starting soon, that's why these people are still in their jolly spirit. They are, you know, New Year's Eve and Merry Christmas. You know, here it is. World War III could pop off tomorrow or anytime soon, and these Americans is like, you know, like it can never happen. You know, hey, back in the day, you would tell a Roman, hey, a Roman's about to fall, they'll laugh at you. You do the same thing in America, hey, that's what they'll do. They'll laugh at you. You know? Hey, but just like Yahweh Shai said, just like in the days of Noah, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving it in marriage. You know? These people are going to do the exact same thing. They're going to be chilling, drinking, not taking it seriously until shit hits the fan. You know? And based on all these things we're seeing in the news, hey, that's soon to come.
Yeah.
You know?
I still got some in the Nahum for you. I should call it to back up what you have brought out. Nahum 3 and 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts, behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness and the kingdoms thy shame, which is happening now to America. The nations are no longer in horrible fear of the United States of America like they used to be. They know that this country is vile and corrupt. All right. That's verse 6. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. So everyone knows that this place is wicked. All right, they're getting tired of dealing with it. and they're about to take it over. And it links up with the one in Revelation. All right, and then also, what does it say? The mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations to her whoredoms. All right, so America's always going around, not minding its own business, going here, going there. Oh, you got to use our dollar. You want that? Oh, you got to use this. You want to make trade? Oh, you got to do this. All right, people are getting sick of this place. All right, that's why it's.
Okay.
What you got?
Hey, I got something. It's real quick. This is from why. I just typed in on Google. Could World War III happen in 2018? And it said, why would World War III could happen in 2018? Threats from North Korea, Syria, Putin, and ISIS are worse than during the Cold War. The world could be in a bit more peril than the civil versus Soviet versus West face-off during the Cold War. So it's just showing you right there. This is it's past what the Cold War was, man. The Cold War was one thing. This is greater than the Cold War, man. This is World War III that's about to happen, man. This is worse than what the Cold War was, man. That's how you brothers can go ahead. That's all I have from that article.
Okay, I got a precept.
Go ahead.
Okay. Revelation 17 verses 5. And upon he for a head name written mystery Babylon, the great mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
Are you back in Jeremiah?
No, this is Revelation.
Okay. So,
Right. Okay. And so I bring that up because those countries been waiting to be wanting to bomb this motherfucker. And now we're pretty much at that time where they're going to start doing that. You know, but that's all I had to say.
Okay. I got a quick precept. On 14 and 9. For hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thy coming and stir up the dead for thee. Even all of the chief ones of the earth have raised up their thrones, all the kings of the nation speak and say unto thee, thou hast become weak as we. Thou hast become like unto us. And that's what all these nations are saying right now to America right now, because, you know, damn near every country right now got a nuke.
Hey, just real quick, I pulled it up on screen share. All I had typed in how close, then the rest of this popped up, said how close are we to war. So that already shows you that how close are we to war is being Google search. What does it say? 400. Oh no, that's not. That's how many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3.
That's
Yeah.
That's past.
Yeah.
400
Yeah, no,
billion.
for 4.7 billion results in 0.84 seconds, and this was the first one to pop up, so I'm just click on it. So this is showing you that people are already looking it up to see. All right, it's the spirit that we're in off of Vox News. They got a pretty decent article. It says U.S. Senator on North Korea. Yeah. Most Americans don't realize how close we are to this war. This is December 7th, so it's not too long ago.
It's beautiful.
That's fucking bad. That's a beautiful start of the article.
Well, this is what she said. I'll just read this line right here. I'll just highlight it. It says Senator Tammy Duckworth, a decorated veteran of the Iraq War, is scared that the Trump administration may be getting the U.S. into a devastating war with North Korea without much of the public noticing or seeming to care. Most Americans, she says, don't realize how close we are to this war. So, yeah, I'll switch it back. But, yeah, I just wanted to type it in to see. I didn't even type in how close is World War III. All I did was type in how close, and then the rest of it popped up. So that's letting you know that this is coming, all right? And get these dumbass fucking punk-ass Americans going to be sitting up eating Chick-fil-A or whatever the fuck, right, when shit kick off. And they're not going to have a clue.
Okay.
Yeah, people gonna be shitting on themselves when this go down, man.
So
That's not to know.
For shitting on themselves, cause shit. Damn, that fire gonna light their ass up. Can't wait. Destruction of this place, man.
1 hour. I got Shakal, you got some? If not, I got some real quick.
Okay, yeah, this is Habakkuk 2 and 16. Thou art filled with shame for glory, drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. You know, which goes back to the scriptures the brothers brought out. You know,
Oh, yeah.
people are and not as time passes, you see that people are stopping to give that respect to America like they once did. You know, now they're like that dude in the Philippines. You know, Philippines is a small country, and look how many things that dude has said that America, who is America to rule over us? They can't even take care of their own people. You know, talking shit about Trump and all that. You know, hey, that shameful spewing and America being an embarrassment. You know, hey, that's the vibration right now, and it's only gonna get worse. You know, to the point where everybody's like, damn. You know, the priest of the brother brought out that Isaiah 14:9. Oh, this is the dude. This is the one that had us all scared. That is weak, motherfucker right here.
Okay.
Hey, even Elam said to Esau, he's like, if you fly over here with any of your drones or your planes, we gonna shoot you down. And Elam saying that, man. And Elam is known for being weak, man.
Oh, lost cow shit.
Elam weak as fuck. Elam got taken down by the French and got their opium stolen from them. They a weak nation. And they even said to this devil, if you fly anything over us, man, we gonna shoot your shit down. Hey, these other nations, they pumped up, man. They got Russia behind. They like, man.
Hey, that glory, that whole America the Great, that name ain't being recognized anymore.
Nope.
You know, now all the names that are being tied to America is murder, rape, robbery. You know, shameful spew.
Oh shit. Ishmael called him the Great Satan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They call him Satan over there. They call America the Great Satan.
God. Oh, yeah.
You got it.
Chicago, you grab the precept?
You got it. You go ahead.
Okay, this is Revelations 18:8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh by Shemiah Shah power, who judges her, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and have lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, the mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. And that's what the other nations is gonna say, man. Cause it ain't gonna take much to destroy America, man. And man, I'm getting like my chest feel pumped, man, because that's what we're waiting for, man. And that's what's about to happen, man. The destruction of America. This is the thing that all the prophets have been waiting for, man. For this bitch to be destroyed, man. For America to be fucking obliterated, man.
Final kingdom and Nebuchadnezzar's vision.
Yeah. And then it's gonna be our kingdom, because it says, I'm gonna read verse 10 again. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city. So this place, man, it used to have that great name, that America's great, America, the great eagle, America's the proud of the earth. That shit is being taken away. For in 1 hour is thy judgment come, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buys their merchandise anymore. Man, this is a heavy scripture right there, man. That American pride is broken, man. The Lord is going to destroy it through the other nations in 1 hour, man. One is going to take an hour to destroy this bitch, man. This bitch so mighty, it's only going to take the Lord an hour to just destroy this place, man. This place ain't shit.
Right. And then you got Esau fucking putting lasers out in space, you know, and all this other shit, thinking they could fight against the Most High. When the scriptures, the one you just read, says there's going to be destroyed in 1 hour. Yeah, Esau's being deceived. Esau's being deceived. You know, he's being deceived by his own pride.
Dwight, I was gonna start back in Jeremiah whenever you want it.
Okay, yeah, we can head back to Jeremiah.
Okay, this is we left off at I think 4, so I'll start at 5. Switch it back. I was just pulling up images of how good old America used to be, white only, nice, white, and beautiful. Jeremiah chapter 51, starting at verse 5. For Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah of his God, of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. All right, verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon, and every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's vengeance. He will render unto her recompense, which when that was coming out, that was Jeremiah letting them know in that ancient time to leave out of that land. All right, but now spiritually on this side, we have to leave out of here physically. All right, for that fat yellow nigga, the one that shall not be named, one of them good Samaritans talking about, oh, what was the prophets talking about? Nigga, the majority of these scriptures is twofold. That's why there's a precept for it in Revelation, you fat yellow nigga. All right, because spiritually, we have to come out of this place, Babylon. That's where it starts. You start, in order to do something, you have to set in your mind and you think about it. The Lord puts it in your spirit, and then you act it out. You can't be crying, sighing, and crying if you don't have the correct mind state. That's us right now on this side, fleeing and coming out of her. If anybody can get that in Micah if you want, or in Revelation, whoever, you don't have to get it, but because it gives the sidebar right here at Revelation 18:4 for the elect. I'm gonna keep going. Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Which ancient Babylon and this Babylon, going into what the Ark was saying, America used to be great. Oh, there's, what was that? American Pie. What was that? Say baseball? No, was it? How's that? Was it hanging niggas is as American as American Pie? All right, they created baseball, radio, motherfuckers riding in beach cruiser bikes. You know, just living it up. That's what America used to be known for. Just an ideal place to live, but it's not so anymore. Verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain? If so be she may be healed. Linking up with that in 1 hour. All right, because this mug is going to go down quick, sweet, and fast. It's going to go right out the door. Once the plagues hit, they're not going to stop. They're just going to keep coming and coming. Get some else. Somebody got something they can pull it.
I got that precept 18:4. Revelations, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin, and that ye receive not of her plague." And this was when the nukes start flying, coming down, the children of the Most High will get snatched up out of here before the nukes hit the ground.
That's right.
The Bible says it's going to be crying and gnashing of teeth when this thing happens, because they're going to be crying because we're going to get snatched up in front of them, and they're going to see the missiles come down when we get caught up.
That's right.
Yep.
Con, let me get the one in Micah real quick. I was looking for something else. Saying how all the judgment here was gonna come and it's not gonna stop when it does. Damn, where Micah at? I'm tripping. Where Micah at? Right here. Con, Micah.
Fifth verse, for her sins have reached up unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities.
Con, I got it. This is Micah chapter 2, starting at verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. All right, so you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you need to get your head out the gutter, or something that my dad used to say to me a lot. Used to piss me off sometimes, but it's true. But you need to get your head out your ass. All right, this is not the time and the place to be trying to live. He's pissed me off, but this place ain't for us, man. This not how we supposed to be living. We not supposed. Every day that we're here, every second that we're here, we're just breaking the law, statutes, and commandments, and we're not able to be fully right with our power and to be fully just. So we have to depart from here, all right, spiritually, and then physically it's going to happen to the elect and the 1/3. But you have to get your mindset off this bitch. This is not the end all and be all for the nation of Israel.
Because that Revelation 18:4 is physical, man. Lord gonna physically rip us out here. I got something real quick. This is 2nd Ezra 15:27. For now all the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For Yahweh shall not deliver you because ye have sinned against him. So when these plagues and destruction is come forth, man, it's over, man. They not gonna you people ain't gonna be delivered from it, and these plagues can keep coming upon this place, man. It's just gonna keep coming and keep coming. Hey, like an elder apostle to Harsh said, Lord gonna come and he's gonna kill and he's gonna kill and he's gonna kill and he's not gonna stop, man. That's these plagues gonna be, man. They gonna kill and they gonna kill and they gonna kill and they not gonna stop, man. Upon you niggas, you goddamn sticks, you Uncle Tomahawks, you coons, and you Edomites and you devils, man. These plagues gonna come upon you and they gonna keep coming upon you, man, like a woman in travail, man. Them pings is gonna keep coming and keep coming and keep coming, and that baby is gonna stay in your ass, man. Your ass is gonna be stuck there, man.
That's right.
So I'm just real quick. You got it, actually, Colin. You got it.
I was gonna say the scriptures emphasize it, man. Hey, the great day of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You know, it says the great day. You know, so some shit is gonna happen. You know, then based on scriptures like the brother brought out, you know, Babylon being destroyed in 1 hour. You know, some crazy shit is gonna happen. You also, what does it say? Creatures newly created. You know, so it's gonna be a lot of bugged out shit. You know, people dying. Hey, y'all remember that show, A Thousand Ways to Die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be a trillion ways to die in that day. You know, motherfuckers be dying all different types of ways.
I got something to back you up for that. This is Job 31 and 3.
I got people too. Go ahead.
In destruction. Oh wait, where's that? It basically says strange death. It's a lot. Where is it? Oh yeah, right here. Job 31:3. In is not destruction to the wicked and a strange punishment to the workers of iniquity. So hey, right there, man, it's gonna be some strange shit going on, man. Boy, man. Hey, this is the power of heaven we're talking about, man. That the creator of everything. You can't even fathom what type of plagues he's gonna bring upon this bitch, man. I just read that Wisdom of Solomon, man. Them furious beasts in Wisdom of Solomon 11, man. Shooting out sparks. Hey, there ain't gonna be no damn game when Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai comes, man. It's gonna be crazy.
You know, hey, I'm gonna pull some up on screen.
I know I gotta appreciate that.
I'm gonna just pull this up. You got it.
Okay. Isaiah 66:15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. And just like when the Most High destroyed this earth with water, he's going to destroy this earth with the nuclear missiles. And like the Bible said, that the slain of the Lord shall be many. So, you know, it's going to be a lot of dying here.
Hey, this is something that the Og reminded me of when he said, was that the creatures shooting out sparks out their eyes. This is something from a game, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. It was a DLC they have for these giant creatures that you're right there, that you're seeing on screen. They can shoot sparks out their eyes. They're basically like dinosaurs that was created by Esau. They was half technology, half dinosaur. I mean, they could turn and face you and they'd shoot lasers out the eyes, and that'd be it. Off that scripture.
I can pull up that scene from that vampire show.
Or
when the vampires was running through ripping motherfuckers in half and shit.
What show?
It's Castlevania or something.
Oh, okay, God.
Yeah.
I'll get it. Yeah. I know it's like you were.
Go ahead, Ak. It's all to wow, Ak. It's about putting this truth out.
So why you got something?
I was gonna say, is there any more I need to read on Jeremiah 51, or that's it?
I'll go back to it. I'm gonna play this scene real quick.
You turn the sound off.
You can't hear the sound anyway. I'm gonna just put a disclaimer in the
little thingy.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's IGN. Hell no, hold up. Let me back. That nigga just slapped IGN. Copyright. Hold up. Let me step back.
IGN be on that whole shit, man.
Yes. Man, come on, man. Hold up.
I do have a preset.
Hang on, that Castle.
Yeah, I'll get that away from Solomon real quick. Yeah. This is because Esau knows about these creatures. He just keeps them hidden, man. Esau knows that there's still certain dinosaurs on the planet. You know about Leviathan. You know about some of these creatures that Yahweh Shai has placed upon.
You know what? I'll just play that
on the earth.
All right, so this is
turn the sound off here so
I got it. I have it muted.
Hear that?
Oh, hang on. Okay, so basically this was a scene off a show where Dracula, he had let the demons he had went to go prepare for a year. He let them out off on the city. All right, so this is some of the type of stuff that's going to be going on out here. I just skipped it forward.
Yeah.
That lines up with the scriptures.
Creatures. Motherfucker's face off. His face got
what happened to Egypt?
Yeah.
You know, they apparitions and all that. You know, a darkness that could be felt. You know, hey, the Most High might just send demons that just like that. You know, fucking people up the same way.
Hey, the spirits, man. They talk about the spirits of vengeance, man. Those spirits, the spirits want to execute the will of Yahweh outside. They want to get out there and start slaying motherfuckers, man. They want. This is why when the prophets seen the visions and everything, they said some of the prophets that I considered it and I was afraid. Prophets fainted, passed out because they were terrified. Man, it's like holy shit. It was like what the fuck, man. It's kind of like because it's gonna be some crazy shit going on upon the planet Earth. This is Al-Shaya, king of terrorists, man. Almighty Yahweh Shai, the supreme Yahweh, bringing death and destruction to the world, man. And you people just think it's a joke or a game. You think the prophets is just out there doing this for fun. No, we doing this because of fear, man. Fear of the wrath of Yahweh Shem Shai, like Habakkuk states, and our wrath, remember mercy, man. He seen the vision. It was shit. It was fucked up in the head. It's like, damn, like look, he seen Yahweh Shai come with power with the angels, seeing what was going on the planet. He was like, damn, and Apostle always brings out how the men back then had stronger minds. So if they was fucked up about it, imagine when it really happens, man. Imagine what's gonna be going on the planet Earth. I got something real quick. This is Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh by Shem Shai. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord Yahweh by Shem Shai is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. So in the day of Yahweh by Shem Shai, there's no escape, man. This basically just saying there's no escape for you, man. If Yahweh by Shem Shai ain't with you, you're fucked, man. There's gonna be no escape for the ones that Yahweh by Shem Shai is not dealing with, man. Because we desire the day of the Lord. This be talking about for the people in the world, man. They think the day of the Lord is some candy, some gumdrop, thinking white Jesus gonna come through the sky with some hugs and kisses. Hell no, man. This is death and destruction was coming, man. This is verse 20. Shall not the day of the Lord Yahweh by Shem Shai be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it. And man, that's some terror, man. That's why the scriptures say through the terror of the Lord we persuade men. And that's why you damn scoffers, you niggas don't want America to be destroyed, man. You want to stay here in America because you don't want this to happen, because you're afraid that the Lord gonna leave your ass out here to be destroyed. Your ass is terrified that the Lord ain't dealing with you, man. And y'all don't want this to happen. Y'all don't want this to happen in America because y'all know Yahweh Shem Shai ain't dealing with y'all, and he gonna kill your ass in that day. He gonna send them demons to plague you. And you brothers watch that movie what's it, Flatliner. Them demons was plaguing the people, man. Bitch, demon grabbed a bitch with a plastic bag, and it wasn't even happening in a physical realm. You motherfuckers is gonna see terror, man. You damn scoffers, you damn niggas in the world, you fucking coons. Y'all gonna see true terror, man. All this scoffing and all this bullshit ain't gonna be going on no more. Cause when this YouTube shit stop, man, it's gonna be hell going on, man. Ain't gonna be no more YouTube niggas talking shit from a comic board. It's gonna be fucking demons in your house beating your ass, man. Martial law troops whooping your ass and raping them in front of your children, man. That's right. You in front of your children. This is death and destruction, man. You niggas playing with the word of the Lord. You got niggas talking about I am an elder. You don't know what it comes to be an elder of Yahweh Shem Shai. This ain't no goddamn game, man. This ain't no fucking playtime, no joke. This is the terror of Yahweh Shem Shai coming down, and we preach his word in the hope for Yahweh Shem Shai to deliver us from this.
Hey, if I got one, if I may, Baba Kusha. This is Jeremiah 30 and 5. For thus saith Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. You know, can a man have kids? It says, wherefore do I see every man with his hands in his loins as a woman in travail, and their all faces turn into paleness. That's how crazy it's gonna be. You're gonna have the toughest nigga out there fucking crying like a little bitch.
Debo.
Hey, right. All the Debos out there and shit. You know? Hey, the scripture say us, you know, Lord willing, we're those men. He said the littlest of us are gonna be as strong as David. You know, yeah. But that's if you have Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai on your side. If you don't, hey, you're gonna be out there like like a bitch. You know, It says, alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And that he is talking about the elect. You know, we're going to be saved out of it. We're going to be the ones that are going to be eating while they're being hungry, drinking while they're getting thirsty. You know, hey, the Lord is gonna. Hey, we're gonna save out of it. Lord willing, we're those men. But them, they're gonna suffer torments, man. Who I believe is in Revelations where it says they shall seek death and not find it. You know, a lot of these people are gonna want to kill themselves. But they're not gonna be successful. You know, you're gonna see a lot of motherfuckers with half their face gone because they try to shoot up their damn brains out and weren't successful.
Yeah, because you can actually do that. There's I was getting stitches one day, and this lady, she said a dude walked in the hospital and tried to blow his brains out, and he missed by an inch. So basically, damn near half his face was shot off, and they had to stitch it back together. So hey, that's a terror of the Lord, man. You gonna see motherfuckers walking around fucked up, man. Hey, this is what's coming, man. We don't give a fuck about the new year coming in, man. We hoping and striving for the mercies of Yahweh Shem Shai, so we can be protected in these times, man. And so we can be right and pleasing in the sight of Yahweh Shem Shai, and we always have faith that the Lord's gonna protect us, that He's gonna be with us, that He's gonna give us bread and help us in these times to come. If I get this real quick, this is Isaiah 65 and 18. Verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh by Shem Shai, behold, my servant shall eat, and we through faith and believe we're those servants and hope to be those servants. Yeah, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink. But ye shall be thirsty. And who's gonna be thirsty? You scoffers, you niggas in the world, you niggas on the comment board, you random motherfuckers on the comment board, all you fucking weirdos and fallouts. That's who's gonna be thirsty. That's who's gonna be wailing and screaming, "Mama, help me!" Your mama gonna be dead on the street. Hey man, a lot of family members gonna die in these times. Now a lot of people gonna start seeing their family members getting blasted, man. That's a heavy thing. Hey, shalom, man. Back at 13, behold, my servant shall rejoice. So we're gonna rejoice, man. We're rejoicing now because we're seeing that this destruction is coming, and we have hope and faith that Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna protect us. But ye shall be ashamed because y'all gonna feel like shit. Like, damn, we shouldn't have scoffed against them. Oh, why'd I say that to them? And it's gonna be too late. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. And ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen. For the Lord Yahweh by Shem Shai power shall slay thee, and call his servants by another name. So the Lord's gonna slay you motherfuckers, man. You motherfucking scoffers, you motherfucking niggas. The Lord's gonna slay y'all asses, man. And he's gonna call his servants, man. His servants he gonna be for his servants, man. And the rest of you motherfuckers, you gonna be caught out here, man. Your ass hanging out, sagging. Your ass literally gonna be hanging out. A lot of you men gonna be getting raped, man.
Because you be sagging.
And you be sagging. The motherfucking truth gonna run up on you, gonna rape your ass, leave you there. Motherfucker gonna run up, might eat your arm, leave you there. It's gonna be some crazy shit happening, man. Hey, them in Greece, the motherfucking soldiers out there, they were slave people. They will fuck them, man. So hey, it's gonna be some crazy shit going on out here.
Well, shit, that was happening over there in Venezuela not too long ago. That dude,
stroking him in his butt.
That happened.
You see it? You seen that video?
It's the same one, right? I think he was raped while he was eating
his ear. That's disgusting.
That shit was bugged up.
He's living on his ear while raping him.
Hey, that's what's gonna happen to a lot of you scoffers, man.
They ain't show it. All you can see is him biting on the dude's ear. But the dude, he ain't had no energy. He was so weak from being starved out. All he could do was lay there.
Man.
God, you got it, Chicago. You got it.
This is Second Esdras 16 and 37. It says, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringing forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb." You know, and that happens when women are giving labor. The last hours they'll tell you that they're the most painful. You know, you got pain after pain after pain after pain. You know, back to back, back to back. It says, "Pains compass the womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. The world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side." You know, hey, that's what the scriptures say. In 1 hour, you know, this place is going to be destroyed. You know, because the Most High is going to send a plague. They're going to try to fix that. Then after that one, another plague. They're trying to deal with that one. Then after that, just a whole shitload of plagues out of nowhere. You know, they're not gonna know what to do. You know, hey, because Trump made this proud ass statement. He said, when all those tornadoes and all that were happening over there in Texas and Puerto Rico, he said, "Oh, this country is built to deal with situations like that." You know, basically saying that, "Oh, it's no biggie. We know how to deal with these tornadoes and earthquakes and whatnot." Hey, these plagues are gonna come back, hit America back to back. You know, so hey, America's not gonna have no defense. You know, that's what the scripture call it, a city without walls. You know.
And if I could say something, I went to Alabama before when I was in the world. It was like 2014, and they really Trump was wrong about that because them fucking tornadoes over there when we was driving through, we got to the spot we was at. I asked a person the house went to, and they said, yeah, those a lot of those places are still fucked up from tornadoes, man.
The spots that Hurricane Katrina hit are still fucked up.
Yeah. Hey, that's the pride of Esau, man. There's tornadoes that's called the hand of God that Esau can't do anything about, that devastate and destroy, and this shit's still fucked up from them, man. What the fuck? Hey, that's a pride of Esau, man.
That's right.
Ramakai, you got anything?
Yeah, this is second. Did you guys get Second Esdras 8?
No.
This is Second Esdras chapter 8, verse 50. It says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. But understandest thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. For unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared, plenteousness is made ready, a city is builded, and rest is allowed." Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom, and that's what these people are gonna miss out on, because they're gonna go through terrible times, man. You know, for walking in pride, man. And that's all. And I just came back from slavery, and the spirit of these people around this New Year, this pagan holiday, is prideful, man. You know, this is what I'm gonna be this year, and these people, you know, they're gonna be the same way next year.
Right, the New Year resolutions.
Because you niggas are already completely wicked.
New residents.
So you're just gonna be doing the same shit next year times 4. You know, so that's why the Lord because the Lord knows these people are just gonna get worse and worse, man. You know, and that's why he had to, you know, that's why Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is gonna step in, man. You know, and that's why he said many great miseries, and that's what these people deserve. You know, that's all they deserve.
That's right.
You know.
I was gonna put a post up about that. These motherfuckers gonna do the same shit they was doing last year, man. Ain't nothing gonna change, man. They're gonna do the exact same bullshit.
It's gonna get fatter and uglier.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna do this next year. No, you're not. No, you're not. You ain't doing shit next year. We're gonna be destroyed, Lord will. That World War III happened, man. Man, brother Latafia, like to say, when people make plans, God laughs. The Lord's laughing at you people, man. He's mocking you. He's like, nigga, I'm about to destroy this place, man. I'm like, no, you don't look we say the new Ruddies, because at gyms they get fucking packed around these times, and these people go to the gym for a week and they be gone, man. After a week, man, because you people have no type of integrity or dignity, man. You motherfuckers are a bunch of fake phonies, man. The Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai is gonna kill y'all, man. I saw the brother.
The Constitution, no will.
Yeah. Brother Carl brought out, that's why the Esau calls this generation Generation Z, because it's the last letter in the alphabet. Even the devil knows this is the last generation that's gonna be on this earth, man. Because it's these little motherfuckers that's around now.
This place wouldn't last.
Man, these little motherfuckers now.
These niggas don't even know how to lace some shoes, let alone be able to run a country. These niggas can't take over. They don't know how to.
Niggas can't even draw inside the line with the color paper, man.
You can't pass nothing down to these idiots.
These little kids now is fucking crazy, man.
All they know is lean, weed, Swisher Sweets, hot dogs, and ketchup.
And sodomy, like we
gay shit.
Yeah, the motherfucker got non-gender kids, bro. This generation that's coming, that's getting raised up. It couldn't. Hey, the Lord has to destroy this place, man.
Hey, yeah, fuck this planet up so bad. The Earth with gravity just let out, and this mission just start falling in space, bro. They just fuck everything up.
So tip it over.
Whoever got something, they can bring it.
Yeah, a precept right quick. 2 Peter 2:5, and fear not the old world, but say Noah and 8 persons. A preacher of righteousness bringeth the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turn the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, and condemn them with a overthrow, making them an ensample unto those after shall live ungodly. And this place is this is the example that God destroyed this world by water with Sodom and Gomorrah. With fire, Sodom and Gomorrah with fire. He's gonna destroy this planet right here. 2/3 of this planet supposed to burn, and the thermonuclear missiles gonna light this motherfucking place up, and motherfuckers gonna be fucked up because, like that article I brought up earlier, motherfuckers in America don't even fucking know that war is upon us,
bro. That's like it.
Hey, Dawad,
I got something.
You got that.
Okay. I got the book of Second Ezra, chapter 6, chapter 6 verses 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. And this is, like I say, this what's going on right now. This is like the final kingdom of Esau in the beginning of Jacob was the forever everlasting kingdom for the elect and for Israel's sake, and so and I just wanted to read that real quick to you, and so if somebody got another precept, come on with it.
Okay, I got one. This is Matthew chapter 13. Verse 41, it says, the Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend and them which do iniquity, and shall cast them into a furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Then shall the righteous shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. And not just the nuclear destruction, man, but Yahweh Shai, man. That's why the scripture says the day of vengeance is in his heart. He's really gonna tear this place up, man. And that's gonna be a beautiful thing, because that's the ultimate payback, man.
That's right.
And then the missiles are gonna come, and then these people are gonna, and it's gonna be a perfect ending for Esau, man, and the 2/3 and all the heathens, man. A perfect ending.
I got something real quick. This is back in the Jeremiah 51. Starting at verse 9, which is going to be the end of this bitch. Verse 9 says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai our power. All right, so the wickedness in this place, man, I should have spread that close. The wickedness of this place is reaching up to the heavens. All right, therefore the Most High is going to destroy it. All right, it's not going to have an extended time period. He's already, the scriptures tell you that in Job, what is it, the triumph and the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. All right, his time of rulership, his time of living it up, having great things, the fatness of the land, the sword, all that, all of his blessings have already lived out. Esau, the so-called white man, now is the time for his kingdom to be substituted with ours. All right, like to line up with what the brother brought out in 2nd Esdras 6 and 9. All right, and then if you were to go to the next verse 10, it says the hand of man is betwixt the hill, basically telling you that we're at the end. We're at the point of Jacob grabbing Esau by his red ass ankle and ripping him and fucking tossing his ass, and we stand up on top of the plate. All right, we're about to swap out kingdoms. The so-called white man, his world and his rulership is about to fall. America's going to lose this next war. They're not going to win or scrape along and barely make it. You know, like they show in the movies, they getting their ass beat at first, then some beautiful Edomite cracker come charging through the troop with a big old M60, lay down everybody. And no, it's not going down like that. It's not Rambo. All right.
Won a war since the Vietnam War.
They didn't win that war.
They lost. Yeah.
They haven't. The so-called white man hasn't won a war since they conquered this land.
Yeah.
Because World War II wasn't even their war. They just hopped in. So that don't even count.
Too.
The so-called white Esau hasn't won a war since they took this place over from British control, since they kicked them out. All right, that's it. They not winning this one. I don't care how many movies or TV shows say otherwise, but they not all of a sudden gonna figure out the weakness to the chariots. Oh, the chariots of the Lord got a weak spot at the top. You got to bomb them. No, it's not going down like that.
No, buddy.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
But we got some
real quick though.
Oh, where? Right here?
Yeah.
Jeremiah 51 and 11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields, for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the vengeance of his temple.
And the device of the Medes, the Medes are the modern day Russians. The device that they have is that nuke, man. That what's the name of that one? The Satan 2, or they got a nuke called Satan, man.
They're in that land, though.
Yeah. It's because they're in the land. Modern day the damn Medes are the Russians, man, and the device that they have against America is this right here. Pull it up on the screen. Pull it up real quick. Is this? There's nuke, man. There's this giant arrow, man. It looks like an arrow. It looks like a fucking giant arrow. It looks just like an arrow. And this is the devastation that it's going to bring. And it's going to be 200 million missiles on a nuke shot from all the enemies and allies of America. These motherfuckers ain't playing games, man. Look at this bitch. This is a big ass nuke, man. And look at that giant warhead. That warhead they have damn near 100 nukes inside of them. Man. You don't know how many nukes they got inside of the warhead itself. Because the warhead is what holds the power, like it says in Revelation, of the nukes. But you got it.
Whoever got something, they can pull it. Whoever wanted to pull something. Otherwise, I got some right here. This is Revelation chapter 15. I'm going to start at verse 1. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of Most High power. And this is John speaking, seeing the prophecy, verse 2. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High power, all right, which the elect and the 1/3 is going to do, looking down on this, on America, on Great Babylon through the chariots, all right, seeing it being completely engulfed in nuclear fire. All right, verse 4. And they sing the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High power, and the song of the Lamb, saying, Great and marvelous are thy works, Yahweh Shai, power almighty, just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints. All right, so we're going to be singing the song of Moses, all right, and many more praises while this place is being just oven baked, while this place is getting cooked worse than a Jew rat in an oven. All right, we're gonna sit up and watch and give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Dwight, you got something? I don't think you heard me. Dwight, can you hear me? I don't think. Can they hear us? Can anybody hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Fine.
Okay, come on. Chicago Akim, y'all got something?
Yeah, I got something. Revelation. Have somebody read Revelation 14 verses 8? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear
14 and 8. And there follows another angel saying about. No, you got it, Doc. You can read it. It might be delayed. I think it's.
Yeah, I think it is delayed.
Okay, it's just okay.
It's delayed. And it's delayed.
Con.
You probably.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Revelation.
You got it. You got it, Doc. You can start reading it, probably.
Everything all right?
Yeah, you got that.
Okay. All right, Revelation 14, verse 8. And there followeth another angel saying, can you hear me? I can hear you good.
Yeah, kind of.
Go on.
You can read it.
Okay. I'll start over again. Revelation 14, verses 8. Yeah. Okay, Revelation 14, verse 8. And there followeth another angel, saying, Babylon is falling, Babylon is falling. Their great city becomes, she made all the nations drink of her wine of the what's that word? Rather,
Wrath. Wrath.
Yeah, wrath of fornication. Wrath, okay, yeah.
You got it out. You can break it down.
Yeah, wrath of her fornication.
Come on, break it down, Doc.
That's it.
Okay. So basically, this place is going to get punished for all the whoredoms that it's committed.
Okay, yeah, because like all these other nations.
You got it, Doc.
Okay. Yeah, because like these other Come on.
Hey, Chicago Actors, y'all got it.
Yeah, so basically all these other nations have to end up drinking her wine, and now they're about to pay for it in this final war. But that's about it for me. If somebody else want to go ahead, they go ahead.
Hey, Ak, the Wild Saints fucking with your live stream.
Yeah.
But
okay, well I got it plugged up, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
You got it, Chicago.
Okay, well I'm gonna bring this one out. This is Joel 2:7. It says, "They shall run like mighty men; they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks." Now this is talking about the missiles, you know. Because the missiles are once they come, nothing is gonna stop them. You know. It says, "Neither shall one thrust another, They shall walk every one in his path, and when they shall fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. And when it says they shall fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded, that's talking about the missile defense systems, you know? So when these missiles are coming and then Esau missiles defenses to try to stop it, hey, those missiles are just going to go, they're just going to burst right through that. And they're still going to hit their marks. That's why it says they should not break their ranks. They're not going to hit each other. They're not going to miss. They're going to hit exactly where the Lord wants them to, you know? Hey, and that's why this place is going to be that lake of fire, you know? The 200 million missiles.
Time. That's right.
I know you got some.
Uh,
we can start getting our last couple of scriptures. I know if you have one, so what's Ramakai, you got anything?
Yeah, this is
go ahead. Looking.
This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 5. It says, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Most High, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. You know, and that's a reiteration of the seriousness of the destruction that's coming, man. And this is what we keep telling our people, and it's just like they don't get it, man. You know, but you know, we already know through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yoshai that they're not gonna get it. You know, they're destined to be destroyed. You know, but the hopeful elect are still out in the world. You know, so we said we got to go out here and continue to preach this word. You know, so we can save ourselves from this destruction, man. Because if reading all these reiterations of how the Lord is gonna destroy America, man, is some gruesome stuff, man. You know, so not a game, man. But our people always keep a stiff neck, you know. But you know that's why the destruction is prepared for them, man. Because some of them are just the same souls that's coming back doing the same wickedness, man.
That's right.
You know.
I know you had anything.
I got the scripture on Revelation 9 and 3. When y'all want to do the breakdown while I read it, to what?
You got it.
Okay, Revelations 9 and 3, and there came out a smoke of locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power, and the scorpions of the earth had power, and it was commanded of them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither those men which have not the seal of Yahweh on their forehead. And to them that it was given that they should not kill them, but they should be tormented 5 months. And they no. Let me go down.
Start at like 14 out.
Okay. Revelations 9 and 14, saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet to loose the fourth angel, which were in the great river Euphrates, and the 4 angels were loose, which was prepared for in an hour and a day and a month and a year for to slay the third part of men. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them, and thus I saw the horses in a vision of them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire and jackets and brimstone. And
hold up, Mike. All right, so this is about to describe the nuclear missiles that are set up to destroy the wicked, the third part of man. You got it. And I was about to describe them physical feature. You got it.
And the heads of the horses were the heads of lions, and out of their mouth issued fire and smoke and brimstone.
Yep. So I'm gonna just pull
and by these 3.
I know. I'm gonna try to pull them up. I'm gonna try to get the ones with them teeth on it. Con, you can keep. What the fuck? They show niggas with they teeth, man. Come on, man. Stop playing Esau. You can keep reading up.
And by these three was a third part of a man killed with fire, and by the smoke and the brimstone which issue out of their mouths, for their power is in their mouth and in their tails.
Con, so, hold up. All right, the power in their mouth, talking about the tip of it, or if you can see where I got the mouse at, and then in the tail. The tail is what's projecting them, getting them from out of the silos, making them travel around the world, and then the mouth is when it lands like this, the warhead, when it connects, when it makes impact. Well, actually, a lot of them don't. A lot of them explode over the area that they're supposed to go, and then it'll cave in what's underneath it and cause the explosion around the outside of it. But this right here, this is the head of it. That's what's also causing the destruction. You can keep reading out.
Okay.
Really not, I know.
Okay, okay. And they tells us like a serpent, and had heads with them that do hurt. And the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues, yet repented not for the works of their hands, and that they should not worship devils or idols of gold and silver and brass and stone and wood, which neither can see nor hear nor walk.
Console.
Neither repent.
That's a good art. So basically, the nations, after seeing America get effed up, this is what missile. And these were atomic bombs that dropped. These are images from the atomic bombs. But after the nuclear bombs that go off, this is some of the sites that's going to be left, but they're still not going to repent. That's why the elect is going to go over there and get to beating on that ass and making them physical slaves. But this is going to be what happens when the missiles go off. All right, the land will be eaten before them, but behind them, I forget how it's quoted, but it's going to be fucked up, because before everything touches down, it's going to look nice, but then less than a second, it's going to turn to this. Clouds everywhere, extreme heat. It's going to make everything look like a desert. Shit just completely incinerated, not fucking miles away from where it used to be. And the difference between Slag, what did you gonna say? Right?
No, I got the scripture you quoted.
Con.
This is Joel 2 and 3. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness.
Behind them a desolate wilderness. Con, you got it. I didn't mean to cut you off, Slag.
No, well, that was it, because that's how it's gonna be, America the Great, America that has never been touched, and as soon as those ICBM hits, it's gonna be a desolate wilderness, in Revelations, I believe in Revelations 18, where it says, unclean birds, every foul spirit, that's what's gonna be the aftermath. As the brother has the pictures there, this once great city is not going to be known anymore. You're not going to know where Chicago was, where Detroit was, where certain cities were, in certain states, your favorite place to eat, mall, and all that. Everything is going to be unrecognizable.
Here, I was pull up the Cicero. So it's going to go from the great old Golden Bridge down in Cali, cars, water, nice tall buildings. It's gonna go from that horse shit to this shit. Nothing. Fucking desert land. Nothing. You can't live in that shit. Humans can't live in there. Ain't nothing there for us.
And the nukes back then were way weaker than the ones they have now.
Yeah.
So imagine what they can do now.
So that was basically it. Unless anybody had another scriptures, we'll close it on that.
I got one last one.
You got it.
This is Isaiah chapter 34 and 6. It says, "The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams, for the Lord hath a sacrifice in Basra and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And then it says, and the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and the dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. You know, and that's going to be the end thereof for Babylon the Great. You know, because of all the souls lost here, all the Israelites' deaths, and all the blood on the land, man. That's going to be the righteous judgment and that righteous indignation from the Most High, man. You know. So I
was just pulling up more imagery real quick. That's what it's going. New York gonna go from looking nice and beautiful to shit flipped and busted everywhere, buildings decayed, which they're not gonna have time for wilderness or for trees to be grown in the middle of the city because it's gonna be destroyed too quick. But it's just showing you how, Empire State, there you go, perfect. That's all I needed right there. That bitch gonna get drop kicked off of that area over there and gonna land somewhere in the middle of New York. This is coming to America. America's gonna drown. There's a great Babylonian bench finna drown in her own fucking blood. God, so you know, basically this is just another video in the spirit, you know, reminding everybody of what's coming. All right, these motherfuckers out here think they finna live it up in 2018, get their life right, get their body right, this and that, make some money, fuck the baddest bitches, get the nice cars, all that bullshit, all the shit that everybody here wants. But none of that, Lord willing, is going to come to pass. All right, the people are going to experience the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right, so anybody got any ending comments?
Hey. 2018 is going to be one hell of a ride, man. You know? So, hey, for us, you know, hey, we gotta stay committed to that, which is our trust, you know, which is His truth, you know, because the scriptures say wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of that time, you know. So without this knowledge, hey, you're not gonna have any covering. You're not gonna have any any salvation, you know, no protection, you know.
Okay. All right, so with that, we're gonna give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
The honors to the Apostle Great Millstone. Slot. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Kodash Rakah. The honors to the Apostle Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all of Akim. Walk with and learning, teaching, truth, and sincerity. All right, we just hope it was another edifying lesson.
Yeah. Ball.
Ball.